you want to create a test for the students using multi-choice questions, multi-choice type questions, or multiple answer type questions using the checkbox or radio buttons, you can use this Google form for creation of quiz. This has a very big advantage that you can mark the correct answers in this, and the correct answers will be only known to the students only after the deadline that you have given for submission of this MCQ type of questions, these quiz questions. And you can even give the marks to each questions. So once the deadline is over, then automatically it will look at the whether the student have given correct answer or not, and even it will look at the marking that you have provided for each question, and accordingly automatically it will perform the evaluation of the student and it will give you the marks. So here we are going to look at how we can I will give you certain I will design some questions and I will demonstrate how we can make a MCQ kind of test. So before that, I just wanted to show you how actually it will actually create in the background. It will automatically create this as a quiz type. So here you want to, it will ask whether you want to, I mean it will by default it will take whether you want to make this as a quiz. So it has already made this as a quiz, and whether you want to release the mark immediately or later. So there is a setting, I will show you how that setting can be done. So that will make it a marking system immediately or later. Then otherwise we can set here also. And then respondents whether can respond can see missed questions, correct answers, then point valuation. So these are all set as active. So the student will be able to see all these. Now I will first give some title to this quiz. I will call it as a first internal assessment test on Google Classroom. Okay, so here it will ask to provide the valid email address anyway that is required because we have to identify who has submitted this particular internal assessment test. Now I will frame certain questions. So generally in the quiz, when generally it will select that as a MCQ type of question because generally that will be the better way. Later we will look at the other options that we can provide over here. So I will frame certain questions. First question: what is Google Classroom? Okay, so I will give some 3-4 options. It is a teaching and learning tool. Okay, second option: it is a classroom in our college or university. Third option: it is a classroom in Google company. Then fourth option: all the above. Okay, I have given 4 choices, and I can mark the right answer also. So I will mark the right answer. For that you have to click on the answer key, which is at the bottom. So I will click on this, and the right answer is the first choice, that is it is a teaching and learning tool. And we can even mark the marks. So let us assume I have given 2 marks for the right answer. So after that I will press the done button. So here you can make this question as required also. Required means the respondents must compulsorily answer. So if you don't want that the respondent need not answer, if the respondent want to leave this answer as it is, okay, without responding, then you can leave this as it is. Then I will create one more question. Who can use Google Classroom? Teachers only, students only, then both teachers and students, then last option is anyone. Anyone. Okay. So this Google Classroom can be used by anyone. I will just select the right answer again by clicking on answer key. So I will give answer key as anyone, and again for this I will give 2 points. Okay. So I will frame one or two more questions. Let us make 5 questions. The facilities, third question, available in Google Classroom are. So here I will do this as a checkbox instead of MCQ. So first option, quiz. Second option, material. Third option, we will give something different, sports. Then fourth option, let us say question. So here 3 answers are correct except sports. So what I will do, I will again give the answer key. Quiz is available, material is available, and questions is available. And again I will give 2 marks for, I will give the 2 marking for this question. And to get that 2 marks, the student must compulsorily select those 3 marked answers. If the student leave any one among them, then he or she will not be able to get the 2 marks which are given for the correct answer. So this is the third question I have framed. I will frame the one or two more questions to make total number of questions as 5. The fourth question, something that we can ask on the Google Classroom related itself. Who developed the Google Classroom? So it is very simple. I will give some choice. Microsoft, then Honeywell, then Google, then some other name like Infosys. So obviously this is a very simple question and everyone know that the answer is Google. Google has developed the Google Classroom. It is because it is a part of Google Suites tool that are available with the Gmail. So the fourth question we have created, and we can create one more question. So as I was showing, you can have different choices over here, like you can use all these type of questions, all these tools as a part of question that can be used. So we will go for MCQ, that is simple for us. So the fourth question what we will do, what are the kinds of files that can be uploaded in Google Classroom. So we have seen we can upload videos, we can upload the PDF files, we can even upload images. So since all of them are there, we can give the last choice as all the above. So the correct answer is obviously all the above. All these kind of documents we can upload, and I will give the marking also for this. And this is the fifth question I have designed. So now 5 questions I have given. This way you can create the multi-choice question system, and this is very easy because it will automatically evaluate and automatically it will give you the marking scored by each student, and your effort in evaluating is reduced, and possibly here you can even randomize the questions. We will check whether the question can be randomized. uh, okay, I think possibly we can even randomize the question. Yes, shuffle question order. So this is also possible. So in that case, the questions will get shuffled, but the evaluation remains perfect. For the correct answer, it will give 2 marks, whatever I have assigned. For the wrong answers, there is no marks scored. So we will shuffle this so that the users can get the shuffling of these questions. Now, I have framed this simply. If you have any setting, you can perform those settings. Since I don't have any setting, I will close this form. Okay, now my quiz is ready. My quiz is ready. So this quiz, I can, here we find this is a draft. Okay, we have drafted, we have not yet assigned this quiz to students. So what I will do, I will do the setting of this quiz. So like how many points? So total number of points is 10. It is not 100. I can give a due date. So I will assign a due date also. I will assign that as a June 10. Okay, so I will give enough due date, and then any other settings if you want to provide, you can provide those settings. Then after that, we have to assign it. We have to assign it to the students. So here again you have 2 choices. One is, anyway we have saved the draft. The 2 other choices are whether you want to schedule the assignment. Scheduling assignment means, for example, you want to give this assignment, you want to give this quiz to the students tomorrow. So in that situation, tomorrow, like for example at 10 a.m. So in that situation, you can schedule the assignment. If you want to outrightly give, you can just say assign. So what I will do, I will schedule this quiz on 31st. Let it be at 8 a.m. So this quiz will appear in the students log only on 31st at 8 a.m. Before that, students can't be able to see this quiz, and the results of this quiz will only be visible to students only after the due date that we have provided. So this is how we can create the quiz. So we have seen how we can create an assignment and how to create a quiz. So we choose to create the quiz when I have many number of questions. Suppose I just want to ask one question to the students, then instead of quiz, we can go for questions. Or you can attach the number of questions in a attachment and ask the question also. So what I will do, I will create one question and demonstrate how we can use this questioning for the students evaluation. So I will just ask the question, write a note on the advantages and disadvantages of Google Classroom. Okay, so this is a descriptive type question. So here it is a short answer type. Even we can ask multi-choice questions also. So if I select the multi-choice, then it will allow us to give the choices. So instead, I have already shown you multi-choice question. I will instead choose this as a short answer, and I will give some instructions also. Answer within 200 words. Okay, I will limit because students will give very long stories. We don't want to read the longer one, so it's a just 200 words, and again I will assign this another 10 marks, and the due date for submission, that also I will mention. So let us give the due date again, this also as 10th June. 10th June. So students can reply to each other. That option we can give, so they can interact themselves. Students can edit the answer once submitted, whether they can edit the answer. So these are the different choices that you can allow the students to make. So I will leave the default setting as it is. I will not edit anything over here. So this I have assigned. So this is how we can ask simple single questions using the question option. The difference between the question and quiz is, in the quiz we can give many number of questions, whereas in the question only one question can be asked. Then the fourth choice, suppose for example you want to give notes, you want to give any material, you want to give any video lectures, all these, then you can go for this particular option. So I will give the title as lecture notes for chapter for Google Classroom. Lecture notes and book material for Google Classroom. So I have downloaded some material from the web. I will just add them. So these are the files. Again, here you can give all kind of choices also for this purpose. Like you can give videos, you can give you can link, web link. There are many options for giving as a material in this option. So I have selected these files. These are some books, then the presentations available, openly available in the internet. I have downloaded them and I have assigned them I have shared them. Even you can share the drive links. You can share the files that are available in Google Drive. And again, the modality remains same. If the file size are too high, then automatically it will save this in the drive, and the drive link will be shared over here. So I have assigned 3 files. They are getting uploaded. All these are basically books and presentations, so they are getting uploaded. So once that is uploaded, automatically, yeah, here again you want to assign to whom, all these kind of common settings are there. So once that is there, yeah, I can post it, I can again schedule it, I can save it as a draft, I can even discard it. So I will post this. So this is the fourth kind of option that is available in the create. So we can create, as we can see, we can create assignment, we can create quiz, we can create question, and we can provide the material. And finally, the last one I want to show you, I can use the post. Suppose for example I have already created an assignment, or I have already created a quiz, I have already created a questionnaire, or I have already provided a material. Then I can select from the other classroom and I can repost it. So that option I will show you here. So reuse the post. So here we need to select from which class you want to reuse. So suppose for example I will go to this MSc. Here I have created some MCQ kind of quiz, internal assessment and all. So for the demonstration purpose, I will take one internal assessment test and I will reuse it. So here you have option create a new copy of all attachments. So it will in that case it will create a new. I don't want to create a new, I want to only reuse it. So I have selected this and I have selected the option to reuse. So when that appears again, I can change the name and all. So this is internal assessment test, I have given as one. Already I have used that one. I have I will rename it as a reuse. So that's how I can be able to make difference between the earlier one and this one. So these are the instructions that I have given over there. Answer all the questions. Each question carry 1 mark. And this is how we can even give due dates. So 20 questions are there. I have assigned 20 marks over here. And again, I will give the same due date, that is June 10. And I will post this. I will assign. Even I can schedule, but I will directly assign this. So this is how we can reuse the posts which are available in other classrooms. So in case of for example notes and all, if your lecture notes are not going to repeat, then you can directly use those, you can reuse those and you can post it over here instead of creating again and again, repeatedly creating again and again. So these are the kind of facilities that are available. Even you can launch a topic over here, for example discussion on Google Classroom features. So I just want to launch a topic. So this topic I have launched, then the students can just discuss. So they can just see this topic. If I can post any material in this discussion also, so just they can comment and all these kind of activity. So it is something like I am giving a topic and asking the students to discuss on that topic. So this is what the last, that is topic option, gives us. So these are the kind of features that are available in the Google Classroom. And what I want to do is, those who are joining this lecture or those who are watching this video, are going to watch this video, I request them to join my class. I will again show you my class code. So you can note this code, and using this code you can join to my class, so that I will be able to know who are going to join, who is going to, who have watched my video and who have joined my class. So that will be definitely, I will be happy to see you as a part of my class. You can join as a student in my class and you can just do the activity whatever I have done. As a teacher you can launch your own class and you can do the activity, and as a student you can join and acknowledge whatever the lecture I have delivered. So that gives me immense pleasure that you have watched my video and you have done the activity along with me. So this is all about the Google Classroom. In the next video I will try to develop a video which will be really useful for you people, and you can do certain activity using my video.